All right, welcome back, Libras. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracles for ease of the exciting. Not too long, not too dried out, just a message to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you're in my channel. So, Grand Rising, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for all my A1 day ones. Thank you for those who just subscribe to the channel. Hey, Queen, hey, King, hey. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me or leave a comment. Thank you for those who watch the channel but haven't subscribed yet. Hey, Queen. Hey, King. Hey. Make sure y'all hit the like button or leave a comment for me also. And thank you for those who subscribe to the channel but unsubscribe from the channel but still watch the channel. You can be led to the water, baby. Can't nobody make you drink it. Okay, all you like people Miss Harper and telling you need to make sure you take care of yourself. You need to make sure you do right by them kids. You need to make sure you set money back for a hard time. You need to stop looking back at the past. You need to forgive your parents. You need to do this and do that. And guess what you do? What you want to do. Why? Because you're grown. But when you're grown and you're old enough and you know better, you should want to do what? Better. Exactly. So here on my channel, that's what we make sure we do, baby. Self-love and self-care is not selfish when you point it to everybody else. And ain't no way you out here giving out 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, or even 100% and accepting the bare minimum. Make it make sense. Go within and do that shadow work. Go within and acknowledge that shadow side, okay? Acknowledge that pain, that hurt, that trauma, the neglect issue, the abandonment issue, the trust issue, the past relationship issues, the mama daddy issues, the self-esteem issue, the confidence issue. Acknowledge it. Cry about it, yell about it, fight about it, talk about it, write it down, burn it. Do what you gotta do to release it. Okay? You can't bring in new if you're holding on to the past. Now, Libra, you're up. We're just gonna see what you need to release in 2026, baby. Okay, what do you need to be releasing? And let's get right to it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Yeah, I think we got a full moon coming up on the 3rd. The full moon you're releasing. You're releasing. Okay, so if you're gonna release, let's release. You know, every year come around, you get to say, oh, my New Year's resolution, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Some celebrate it in January, some celebrate it in March. As far as the New Year's or April, whichever one, you celebrate. It is what it is. But let's do right this time, okay? Let's do right. Let's be committed. Let's finally dedicate something as far as the self. I'm trying to get the hiccups, y'all. Oh my goodness. All right, Libra. Let's get to it. I already know we always start off with the self-care messages. So let's get to it. And make sure y'all hit that like button if you're still here right now. Hit the like button for me. Thank you. Thank you. Leave Collective. Leaves Collective. It's telling you pause, wait, be still. Okay? So before you go jump to doing anything, before you go jump to conclusion, before you go making any type of rational decisions, let's sit back, chill out. Chill out. Okay? Leave a single, leave a single, leave a single. Let's not rush it. Leave a single. Leave a singles. The answers you need are coming. So whatever it is that you need answers to is coming, but it's telling you to pause, wait, just be. Don't make no rational decision. Don't jump out of character. Don't go, doing whatever you might be doing. Don't rush it. Pause, wait, just be. The answers you need are coming. Okay? Libras in a relationship. Today is a perfect day to do absolutely nothing. It says dance with light, let loose, and feel the moment. There's nothing you can't be, have, or do. So pause, wait, just be. Today is a good day to do absolutely nothing if you're able to do absolutely nothing. And it's telling you to enjoy life, baby. There is nothing that you can't be, do, or have. You just gotta know it. You just gotta have the faith. You just gotta get up and do the work. Okay? Not just gonna fall in your lap. You gotta pursue it. Alright? Leaving us in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. It's telling you that it's time for you to clean, declutter, detoxify your mind, spirit, body, and physical space. So it's time for you to do some cleansing, okay? Okay, it's time for you to do some cleansing. Not everyone can go where you're going. You are being encouraged to find the acceptance in this. Okay, don't be out here judging people because guess what? You don't know what nobody had to go through to get to where they're going. And then if people ain't ready to grow or elevate, it's not up for you to judge. They're just not ready. Okay? And it's telling you it's okay to ask and receive help from others. There's someone out there that wants to help you, okay? So let's not have too much pride. But let's get to it, Libras. If you're still here, hit the like button for me. Thank you. Because I'm like, how y'all be watching? And that button right there, don't hit that button. And you be like, girl, maybe it resonate. Maybe. But still, you looked at it, hit the button. But let's go. All right, so like I said, we got a full moon coming up on the 3rd. All right, so let's get to it. Then I'm going to put you in first class. I know, Libras. Maybe somebody want to put you on first class. Or you want to take them on somewhere in first class. You know, Libras, they be tricking sometimes. Sometimes, Libras. Not the women now. Not unless the women gay. Or bisexual. Or lesbians. Yeah, I have no problem with those neither. If you're watching, there's no problem with that either, baby. Love is love. Do you hear me? Love is love. All right, so let's get to it. All right, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is get all the cards out first because I'm kind of running behind. Okay, so they came upside down. I don't know now. Alright. Adjustments are required. Okay? So you gotta make some adjustments in order for things to be moved how you want it to move. Okay? Can't move if you ain't making no changes. You ain't making no moves. Adjustments are required. Sometimes you gotta make the room for what you're trying to get done. What we doing? Oh. And I'm going to make sure I read that for y'all too, because I was doing that and that popped out. Alright, some of y'all need to start meditating, getting some answers that you're looking for. Get in your prayer class. Oh my goodness, Libras. Y'all is gonna put the whole deck as far as what y'all need to be releasing. Come on now. Y'all be knowing what y'all need to release, but guess what y'all do? Stay there. Just stay there. Jesus. All right. Y'all need to start setting healthier boundaries for 2026. Right now, you got weak boundaries. Right now, you're not standing firm on certain things. You know, you can stand firm on it, but then you fall back. It's time for you to do a little bit better, okay? Stop letting all these years come, then you still doing the same thing. Still playing around with the same people. Still chasing the same thing. Let's set these stronger boundaries, okay? What over there seeking the hand, I'm not finna hand it. Okay? So, Libras. Like I said, we got a full moon coming in on January the 3rd. It's telling you to be bold and make the first move. Okay? So, in 2026, it's time for you to be bold and make the first move. It's time for you to stop procrastinating. Let go of the procrastination. Let go of the, oh, I'm going to wait when it's the right time. Oh, it ain't the right time. True enough, like I tell you all the time, the right time is never the right time, because every time you try to do something, something comes up. Every time you feel like it's the right time, something comes up. And it's just all the energy that's blocking you. So go ahead and do it. Be bold and make the first move in 2026. Stop wasting time. Okay? It's also telling you that it's time for you to take time out from the busy and stressful world around you. Take a moment to feel the sun in your face, wiggle your toes in the grass, and get back grounded. So you've been doing too much. Okay, you've been doing too much. It's time for you to release the burden of everything that everybody else got going on in 2026 and take care of you. Put your feet back in the ground, get back out there, start exercising, walking, drinking your water, writing, doing your poem, journaling, whatever it is that makes you feel refreshed. It's time for you to start back doing it. You've been looking out for other people so long. You've been looking out for other people so many years. It's time for you to get back to you. Okay? And it's also time for you to change the way you think. Sometimes in life, things becomes outdated. This is a prime time to look at your life from a whole new perspective. It's time for you to change how you think in 2026. If you're thinking negative, you're going to get negative. If you're thinking you can't have, you're not going to have. If you're thinking that you're not going to get that, you're not going to get that. Change the way you think. Be appreciative of the small things so other blessings can come in for you. So 2026, it's time for you to be bold. It's time for you to let people do what they do. Mind your own business. Stay in your own lane. Get back to you. Refresh yourself. Do things that refreshes you. Do things that makes you happy. Do things that's going to get you to where you're trying to get to, and change how you think. And also, never do anything out of desperation, because in doing so, you'll never regain your dignity or your reputation. So whatever it is, that you might do, or whatever it is that is telling you to pause, wait, just be. The answers you are need is coming. Don't do nothing out of desperation. Don't do nothing out of just, I really want to get this done. I want to go ahead and get this done. Or I really want to pursue this. Or I really want to pursue that. Or I just want to do this with that person or this with that person. Whatever the case might be. Never do anything out of desperation, because in doing so, you'll never regain your dignity. Libras, it's time for you, singles, to allow the answers to come to you and not being in such of a rush. It's time for you to be bold and start making the first move when it come down to the things that you want to do, the things that you want to have, the things that you want to pursue. Also, still you, refreshing and recharging you. It's also time for you to change the way you think. Your thinking is blocking a lot of things, and it's time for you to change the way you think. Also, it's telling you that when in doing so, if you looking for anybody, if you're single, but you need to stop going for the one that's an eye candy. Beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and their personality. So you like to go for the eye candies. You like to go for the ones that your type. But it's clear to see that your type is not getting you anywhere because you're still single. And not saying it like that, because I'm not saying it like that. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm saying it like the type that you normally going after never works out. So we got to change it up. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. Sometimes you got to step outside the box. Okay? And it's also telling you, don't make someone wait around too long. They might give up on you. So no procrastination. Now, if you got somebody in your energy that they like you, they feel this type of way about you, but that they ain't your eye. They ain't for you. All right, well, let's not play around with them. Let's not drag around with them. This not gonna work. I feel how I feel, but that's that. But also, if it might come down to it, you sit down and come to realization that okay, this person been around for a certain amount of time. This person, really been there. I might not look at them like that or there like that, but I ain't really just gave them no change. Be bold and make the first move. But it's also telling you love is not the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. Love is not going to solve your problem. Okay? Love is not going to solve your problem until you figure out what you need to do as far as with self first. Figure out why you keep attracting certain type of people. Figure out why you keep on going through certain type of cycles. Figure out why you keep letting yourself go and not working on you. Figure out why you're not making this move that you need to be making in order to better you. Stop worrying about this love. Love gonna come when you are complete. Love gonna come when you are ready. And I ain't gonna say complete, but whatever type of energy you're in at that moment, that's what you're gonna attract. And I tell you all the time, if you are entertaining people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and it could be a ex, it could be a friend that might look at you a certain type of way, but you feel this type of way because they act this type of way or they do this. You gotta let it go. You want to be able to attract what it is that you want to come in. And if you hang around these certain type of people, that is what you're going to continue to bring in. Okay, and it's also telling you judgment. Don't be so quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. Just like I just said, you might have somebody in your energy that you might not be attracted to. You might have somebody in your energy that have always been there, and whatever the case might be, but you're like, that ain't my type. I can't mess with it. That ain't my type. I don't like that. I don't this right here. But it's like, hey, be open and be open. Give them a fair chance like you gave everybody else. You gave your types all the type of chance. Why you ain't giving this person the type of chance? Because they ain't my type. Because Shit, still give them a chance. You started giving your type chance and it ain't working out. Give this person a chance too. So for 2026, let's be bold and make the first move when it come down to things. Let's change the way we think. Let's know that love is not the answer to it. Okay? It starts with you first. Let's pause, wait, and just be. Wait on the answers to come to us. Never do anything out of desperation. Stop going after the looks. And don't have nobody waiting on you. Okay? They're going to give up on you. Let's get back to taking care of self. Refreshing self. Doing what we need to do for self. And also giving people a chance. Not just giving them a chance. Okay? Give them a chance. All right. Now, if you wanted to, you with the one where they say, what you say? What, Whitney Houston mama said, he's a good man, Savannah. He's just going through some things and needed that help. Nah, if he married or something like that, nah, that's a different thing, okay? He married in a type of relationship with somebody else that wants you to play second, wants you to play side chick. We ain't doing that. Come on now, huh? We got to start setting healthier boundaries. We got to start meaning what we say when we say it, okay? So those in a relationship, like it's telling you, today is an absolutely good day to do nothing. You need to dance with life, let loose. There is nothing you can't be, have, or do. Now, this came upside down. It said bring love into the situation. So whatever situation you got going on, I don't know if you're supposed to be bringing love into the situation or you don't supposed to be bringing love into the situation because let's see. Mm-hmm. All right, so what we got is headstrong. Maybe it's time to get out of your own way. Nobody knows everything. And there will be a time where you have to accept it. So, Libras in a relationship, you too headstrong, baby. You feel like you know everything. You feel like you know this. You feel like you know that. And it's like, hey, get out your way sometimes. Sometimes you ain't going to know everything. Sometimes you might want things to work a certain type of way, but it ain't it. Sometimes you feel like you got the answers to certain things, but it ain't it. And it's okay. But it's also telling you, hey, baggage. Resist being weighed down by guilt or shame of the past. The past is exactly what it is, the past. So unpack and begin to heal. Start a new life and stop dragging the old into it. So, like I just said, you so headstrong about certain things because of whatever it is that you done went, whatever you done had go on in the past, to where you be blind to certain things. So, like I say, this can't, it say bring love into the situation, but it was upside down. Some situations you don't have to bring love in. Some situations you already know you need to cut it off. Some situations you already know it's done. Some situations you already can see a person still healing from certain things that they done been through. But you know, you so headstrong, or even still, you not even healed from the things that you done been through. You so headstrong, you feel like you done did all that already, but you haven't. You haven't. It's weighing you down. And it's telling you challenges. Are you up for the challenge? Just because things look hard and impossible doesn't mean that they cannot be conquered or overcome. You got this. Okay, so 2026 is time for you to get out of your own way. 2026 is time for you to release this baggage. 2026 is time for you to start challenging yourself. Stop looking at what it looked like and start making the moves that need to be made. If you got to leave something, leave it. If you got to stop talking to somebody, stop talking to somebody. If you got to relocate, relocate. If you got to do what's best for you, do what's best for you. Okay? Do what's best for you. Because for one thing, it's tell you, you get too serious too soon. Get to know each other before committing fully. You get too you getting committed too soon. We need to start slowing down. Slow down, Libras, when it come down to these relationships, when it come down to these people you're talking to, when it come down to these booty calls that you are making more than a booty call after you done had a booty call. Come on now. You're moving too fast. Let's change that up this year. As far as moving too fast, slow down. Heal from your pains. Learn how to be by yourself. Okay? Some of y'all, if you in something where it's telling you to bring love into the situation, you need to get out of your own way because you're too headstrong. Because of whatever it is that you went through in the past. And of course, certain things look like challenges, and it might be challenged because you move too fast. But hey, are we compromising? Because if we compromising and we both try to make it work, okay, we can make some work. But if one person is doing the opposite and the other person is doing the opposite, well, what are we doing? Wasting each other's time, and we ain't got time to be wasting no time. Exactly. And it's also telling you not being you. You're trying to project a perfect image of you, but you're not really being yourself. It's time for you to be you. And I can know for a fact that some of the Libras are like that. You know, try to make it seem like they got this together, they got doing this and doing this, and then shit, what the fuck? Hold up, this the all the masks is falling off, all 5 of them falling off. Wait a minute. And then I thought you had your shit together. I thought you had stuff going on for yourself. I thought things was going on nicely. You know, I thought you had a good sense of head on your shoulder. You know, your mental was okay, but then you slowly see, no. So Leah be doing the trickaroo sometimes, okay? So y'all need to watch out for that. As far as this year, you need to stop that. Stop faking and being and projecting things that you are not. Be yourself. If a person gonna like you, they're gonna like you for being yourself. Stop trying to be everything else but yourself. It's also telling you, it says you say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want, just like it just said. Baggage, moving too fast, not being you. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. Stop getting into these relationships. Stop getting into these relationships, pretending, acting like you this and this, and you not that. And then when shit about to hit the fan, you don't want to let it go. You want to be so headstrong. Let that shit go. You know you was fake from the beginning. Or you know this person was fake from the beginning. Sometimes you got to let things go. Okay? Sometimes you got to figure out what it actually is that you want. And it's okay not to know what you want. It's okay not to know what you want, but at least make sure you loving on yourself first. At least make sure you healing. At least make sure you're acknowledging the things that you need to work on within yourself. And it says, it's some opportunities that you are missing. Okay, it's opportunities out here, people out here that you are missing. Chances to do things with, to have something with. Because, like I say, certain Libras like to get up into a relationship or marriages or whatever the case might be and stay there when they know it's not healthy. When they know it's not healthy, I don't understand it. And then for some of y'all, it says you leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work things out. So some of y'all, like I say, if it is bringing in love in the situation, stay and try to work this out. If it's compromising. But if it's like not that, one person this way, that person that way, ain't nobody trying to come together, then baby, it's time to walk away from that. It's time to walk away from that. Time for you to stop missing out on opportunities with other people or other things, or just missing out on giving somebody else a chance. Stop wasting time on people who already showed you who they are. Stop wasting time on relationship that already you see that it ain't working out how I need to work out. You be like, oh well, maybe this year will be better. Maybe that year, next year will be better. Maybe it's not. Because if they ain't making no progress right now, if they not at least trying right now, and you still sound like a broken record, still sounding like you just started saying the same thing over and over, it's no changing in that, baby. If they can't hold themselves accountable, if they can't sit down and have a conversation, if they always defensive when it come down to you talking about something, if you can't express your emotion, if you can't, like, come on, baby. At some point in time, ain't no love in certain situations. It's a wrap for certain things. It's done. Sometimes you got to get out of your own way. So Libras that's in a relationship for the year 2026, let's stop faking. Let's stop faking. Let's not stop making booty calls into a relationship. Let's heal from the past. Let's stop being so headstrong. When it's time to go, it's time to go. When things look like a challenge, if you in something, If you in something and y'all willing to bring love into the situation, be up for the challenge. Be up for the challenge. But if you in something and you stutter holding on to it, it's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to get somebody else a chance. It's time for you to, get you together and allow someone else to come in. But it's time for you to stop faking. It's time for you to get out your own way. It's time for you to let go of these baggages. It's time for you to take the challenges when it come down to the challenges. And it's also time for some of y'all to stop making booty calls into relationships. Okay? Tired of the love he be getting. All right, let me get this card because this popped out for you too, Libras. In a marriage. All right, so Libras in a marriage. Clean, declutter, detoxify your mind, spirit, body, and soul. And it's telling you to have faith, baby. Whatever you got, whatever you might be lacking faith in, have faith. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in you. Have faith that things gonna work out how I need to work out. Just have faith. Walk by faith and not by sight. Start making better decisions when it comes down to you. Now it is telling you as far as like I say, headstrong. Maybe it's time to get out of your own way. Nobody knows everything. There will be a time where you have to just accept it. Sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Everything in life is not always about going your way. Bend, don't break. Okay? Bend, don't break. And it's also telling you, life has a funny way of teaching us lessons. However, the greatest lesson to learn from our tests and trials is not to be bitter, but to be greater. All right, so 2026, what we need to be doing, Libras in a relationship, clean, declutter, detoxify our mind, spirit, and body and soul. Getting back to walking in faith and having confidence in the Lord. Having faith in your dreams, having faith in whatever it is that you might have going on. Getting that prayer closet together. Getting your prayer room together so you could, and if you got it together, getting more in there. Having more faith than what you have. Also getting out of your own way because you're very headstrong. Sometimes it just got to be what it is. Sometimes you don't know everything. Sometimes you ain't seen everything. Sometimes you ain't going to see everything. And it's okay. But you got to get up out of your own way. Sometimes they're telling you also, hey, it's okay to be flexible, but don't be trying to be out here breaking, okay? Meaning, it's okay to help. It's okay to do for other people. It's okay to try to do what you got to do for you and do what you got to do for the next person, but don't break yourself. Banging, but don't break yourself. Meaning, if they wouldn't do the same thing, what you doing so much for? It's an equal give and take, okay? And from your lessons that you're getting, from your trials and tribulations that you're getting, even when you with people, it's not for you to be bitter. It's for you to become great. It's for you to become great, okay? Now, also, it's telling you that it could be some things that you're confused about. You don't know what you want. So you need to clarify that before you get involved. So some of y'all get involved too quick. Some of y'all get involved saying, yes, this is what I want and all this right here. Say yes to the dress. Say all that. But once things start moving how it's moving, shit, you confused. Like, this ain't what I signed up for. But did you clarify what you signed up for? Did you say what you was gonna tolerate and what wasn't gonna tolerate? Did you say what you were gonna put up with and what you ain't gonna put up with? Okay. Did you say that? Also, it's telling you, you feel old or young to date or have issues with your partner age. So I know some of y'all might be older than your partners. Some of y'all might be younger than your partners, and it's causing an issue because maybe this person might be headstrong. Maybe this person might be the one trying to make you do everything and have you all up in your head like that. But this how this supposed to go? Or maybe this person might be young and then, they're like, wait a minute. It's too much going on. You're confusing me. I'm doing too much. I'm bending too much. I feel like, shit, wait a minute. I don't know if I'm coming or going. So an age difference is a problem. And it says, you tell yourself bad things. Change your story and see the good that can happen. So some of y'all sit out here, y'all tell it, like I said, confused. Some of y'all tell yourself bad things. Some of y'all, think bad things. Sometimes you gotta change how you think. Sometimes you gotta change how you view things. And then if you telling yourself bad things, if you knowing and seeing what it is, why you not making the necessary move that need to be made? That's why I say some leaders stay in situations too long when they clearly see it's not working. Clean, declutter, detoxify your mind, spirit, body, and soul. Have faith. Get out of your own way. Make it flexible to where whatever need to be done is getting done, and not you breaking down, doing so much, tired, can't do this, can't do that. Not you overdoing it. Learn from your lessons. Like I say, pay attention to your patterns, pay attention to your cycles, pay attention to what you are going through, so you can know, okay, this might be another lesson right here. When you say I'm gonna set healthy boundaries for myself, you're gonna get tested on it. So when you say, oh, I ain't gonna allow no one to treat me like this or talk to me like this or do this or do that, and then you find somebody and then they might do this or do that, and you be like, okay, I mean, it's just a little, it ain't too bad, it ain't, but you just made a vow to yourself. You just made a commitment to yourself. You just said what you weren't gonna tolerate. You just had down your three main things that you weren't gonna tolerate. And they just did these, and you're like, okay, well, it is what, no, it's not, it is what it is. Then I tell you clearly that I'm not tolerating it. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not dealing with it. Like I said, a person only got so many times. I ain't finna be sounding like no broken record. When we first start talking, I tell you, okay, maybe you think it's a joke. Then we get together, then you decide to do it. Okay, that's my first time telling you again. Even though it's my second time telling you, but when we talk in the talking phase, we in the talking phase. But this is my first time right here, okay? Alright, now I gotta tell you a second time, alright? Okay, now anything I got a second time, I'm sounding like a broken record, baby. What we doing? Either you want it or you don't want it. What we got going on? Okay? One thing I ain't finna do is sit around and think I'm be able to heal a motherfucker who ain't trying to be healed. You crazy. Okay? And it says unworthy. You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. Stop feeling like you are unworthy. When you, like I say, you gotta change how you think. Change how you think. Stop staying in things so long. Stop moving so fast. Stop feeling like you going through certain things because of certain stuff. No, you're going through certain things because you're not setting healthy boundaries. You're going through certain things because you're not keeping God first, because you're not keeping Jesus first. You're going through certain things because you're not asking Him what you should be doing first. You're going through certain things because you got to go through your trials and tribulations in order to learn. You're going through certain things because you're not speaking up, because you're not leaving when it's time to leave. You're going through certain things because you're not putting your faith in the Lord in yourself. Because you feel like you're unworthy of love. Because you feel like you got to tolerate this or that. Because it ain't that many people out here and ain't that many going on. You ain't going to find this. You ain't going to find. You're going to find it. You just got to be willing to let go of things that no longer serve you. Let go of people that no longer serve you. Have your faith. Speak up. Be flexible. Clearly state what it is that you want. Think positive. Know that you deserve the right kind of love and you ain't got to sit and take nothing from nobody. I know what I bring to the table and I don't have to put up with this. I'd rather be single Then I have to put up with it or look upside the motherfucking head at night like, why they here? Why I'm in the bed with them? Why am I doing this with them? Why am I doing that for them? Or I can't do it. You ain't willing to compromise. You ain't willing to do none of this. And I'm looking upside your head and you sleeping peacefully while I'm woke. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay? So leave it this y'all miss. I do hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Come back tomorrow. So this is what y'all need to be releasing. Okay, release it. Release whatever happens. Release the headstrong. Release the doubt as far as you not feeling like you ain't able to be loved. Release the negative thinking that you have. Release this person if y'all got an age gap and it ain't working out. Release not being flexible for yourself and getting things done for you, or even having that prayer moment or that silence that you need. It's time for you to start doing right by you. Okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Sorry, I let you on. Sorry. Pressure break, right? Why don't you?